that comes on your way from Mondays to Sundays from the hour of 7 up to the hour of 8 p.m. whereby we start with the news headlines before giving you the news into details. Because of that, first take a look at the headlines. After that, I'll be bouncing back to give you the news into details.
Coming up in the news tonight, Marata District launches malaria eradication agenda through IRS chapter. Nebi District commissions new ambulance at Nebi General Hospital. And transparency and accountability key in running public institutions. More about this in Nile News.
My name still remains Oraku Benson Pastore. Now taking you through the news into details. We are starting it from Marata District as the situation of malaria continues to worsen in the country. Marata District in West Nile region has launched its indoor residential spray under the theme Instituting Malaria Smart Home Strategy as a gateway for malaria eradication in curbing the situation. This happened on 7th of this particular month and the year is 2025 at Bura Primary School Playground. Take a look at the story.
As the situation of malaria continues to worsen in the country, Marata District in West Nile region has launched its indoor residential spray under the theme Instituting Malaria Smart Home Strategy as a gateway for malaria eradication in curbing the situation. This happened on 7th of January 2025 at Bura Primary School Playground in Marata District, attracting different stakeholders such as health officers, government officials, community members, among others. Daru Jeska, Assistant District Health Officer for Marata District, says Marata is one of the beneficiaries of the intervention because of the high cases of malaria in the district.
Marata District local government is one of the districts that has benefited from indoor residential spraying. That is the IRS in short, and we've been using it in a way to reduce malaria in the district. This is the third time we have implemented this specific intervention, and why Marata has been chosen among all other districts is because Marata has a very high burden of malaria in the district, and since we started having this intervention of IRS, we have seen malaria reducing drastically actually.
Whereas Alamadiki, Marata District Secretary in charge of social services, laments by saying the IRS intervention has positively impacted in curbing the malaria situation in the district.
Initially, Marata used to stand at 53% cases of sicknesses in facilities. Those were reported to be malaria. But the first IRS, which was done in 2022, helped us, but people did not realize the impact so much. But now, when we reached last year, that is 2023, the chemical was changed. This time we now use Actelic, which has so much helped, and we still have issues despite the intervention of the government through IRS. We still have issues in the community. The mindset of the people. There are still community members that believe through going for prayers they can still treat malaria. There are people who still have believed that when they go to witch doctors they can still get medication for malaria, which is a myth.
Meanwhile, Moreno Rodrigo, the coordinator Picot Marata District, highlights the audience with the activities they perform, more so the procedures of performing their duties.
We are contributing to the national goal and therefore strengthening the health system in Marata District local government. Our interventions are basically on malaria reduction And our mode of intervention is on ICCM, that is Integrated Community Case Management. We work very closely with our VHTs. There are so many other activities that PICOT has always been supporting the district with, and I am obliged and very happy through the office of the cow that they gave us very conducive working environment to see that the different projects that are supported by TASO and then PMI are successfully implemented.
Draman Collins, Assistant Resident District Commissioner Marta District, thanked the various stakeholders for the brilliant initiative, more so highlights on the challenges they still continue to encounter in fighting the disease.
I first of all want to thank the President for having put so many initiatives to ensure that malaria is eliminated in this country. I also want to thank the Health Department of the district for always implementing the presidential directives to ensure that malaria is eliminated in this country perfectly. I also want to thank the communities for always supporting the government programs, especially the initiatives to ensure that malaria is eliminated at a certain period of time. That is to say by 2030. Besides all those challenges, besides all those achievements that people are trying to put in place, there is still challenge of misconception of some local people in our place. One, the issue of witch doctors. The issue of people believing that there's no malaria, which has been propagated by some people who don't believe that malaria is in existence. Secondly, there are those who believe that they can only be treated by witch doctors. This is something which is too big for us as leaders of this nation, as leaders of Marata, as leaders of this country, that we all need to come on board to ensure that we sensitize our people against the issue of propelling misconception.
In the last quarter, Marta District registered over 168,000 malaria cases compared to the previous quarters, in which the district registered over 500,000 malaria cases, indicating that IRS has drastically reduced the malaria cases in the district. Oraku Benson Pastore, West Nile Television Nilecast.
Story in Marata, now moving to Greater Alu region, particularly in Nebi municipality. Nebi district local government has today, 8th of Jan 2025, commissioned a brand new ambulance and a motorcycle to enhance healthcare services and transportation in the health sector. This milestone event is a significant step forward in improving the district's emergency response capabilities in helping blood donations. Alfred Zawok has details about that.
Nebi District Local Government has today, 8th January 2025, commissioned a brand new ambulance and motorcycle to enhance health care services and transportation in the health sector. This milestone event is a significant step forward in improving the district's emergency response capabilities in helping blood donations. The ambulance, which was officially handed over to the district's health department, is equipped with state-of-the-art medical equipment to provide quality health care services to the community. This includes emergency response equipment, patient transportation facilities, and basic life support systems. In addition to the ambulance, the district also commissioned a motorcycle to facilitate easy transportation of healthcare workers and medical supplies to remote areas. Honorable Emmanuel Rombi, Nebi District Chairperson, said this will enable healthcare professionals to reach patients in need of blood more quickly and efficiently.
To mobilize because there's a new blood center, but I want to thank also UNICEF and AFSI. They have given us very big refrigerator. That is what we are using for screening now. Then also, maybe laboratory right now is what we brag of. It's a 5-star laboratory now, which means we can do all this testing of the blood from here, confirmatory test from here. Now we have a blood distribution center, but the problem has been also on logistical issues that when we go to mobilize, how do we go? Because there are no vehicles, and we have been gambling. Sometimes they will use my personal vehicle, sometimes they'll use the one for hospital, sometimes for DHO, even RDC will give us, including cow.
and until from 2020 we increased on our advocacy, and that's when we started up this thing. We started this blood collection center and distribution using our double cabins and the rest, but they said it's not healthy enough, and that's why now we wrote a proposal to UNICEF, and UNICEF gave us a Land Cruiser, though they were a bit old. They gave us two, but one we deployed there. But we did not stop on our advocacy with a blood bank, and until by end of last year, that's when we were given this Land Cruiser. And Land Cruiser with they gave us also motorbike.
According to Honorable Orombi, the commissioning of the ambulance and motorcycle is a testament to Nebi District commitment to improving the health and well-being of its residents.
Blood collection center, and is performing so well because the performance, they always rank which district is performing well and also which region and so forth. So we have been collecting blood, and all this blood, when they are tested, they are redeposited back to Navy, and this is why you have had the cases of referral has reduced. So today we have commissioned one motorbike boxer. That one will be used for the community facilitator to run and mobilize people. Then also we have commissioned one ambulance, and this ambulance is going to help us run Land Cruiser. Land Cruiser is going to help us as a van to run around, mobilize, and also collect this blood. And I think our people will be safe, especially pregnant mothers and also accident cases. Otherwise, thank you so much. We thank you so much for always airing our view and other opinions. And thanks for the support. Thank you, the Blood Bank. Thank you, Arua Regional Office. Thank you, Government of Uganda. God bless.
However, Dr. Emmanuel Onapa, Medical Superintendent, Nebi General Hospital, added that investing in modern healthcare infrastructure, the district is taking a proactive approach to addressing the healthcare needs of its community.
We are so glad today that at the end of last year, Uganda Blood Transfusion Services got a new vehicle, a Land Cruiser, and a motorcycle, which is going to be used for blood collection and associated services. So today, as in the district local government, we are glad that the vehicle and the motorcycle was commissioned for use, and we want to thank the government of Uganda, but also the district local government for the great collaboration. So the vehicle is going to be under use in the hospital here, that will be used to collect the blood from the neighboring districts.
The ambulance registration number UG31000349, which was donated by the Minister of Health, will be stationed at Nebi General Hospital and a blood bank Nebi station to help Greater Nebi districts. Alfred Jawok, West Nile TV, Nilecast.
Away from that story from Nebi municipality, moving forward to Greater Madi region, particularly in Moyo district, transparency, accountability and dialogue are key in running public institutions. This statement was made by Honorable Alero Tomaza, the Member of Parliament, West Moyo County, during La Ropi Seed Secondary School annual general meeting held at the school yesterday, 7th of Jan 2025. Gumu Dominic compiles the story.
La Ropi Seed Secondary School, established in 2001 as a community school, was later elevated as a seed secondary school in 2007 and has been grappling with numerous challenges which ranged from low enrollment of learners, non-payment of school fees among others. Honorable Alero Tomaza, the Member of Parliament West Moyo County, advised the school leaders to always put in place the aspects of transparency, accountability, dialogue and communication so as to help run the institution smoothly, saying once these aspects are put in place, the school will run without any problems since all the parties will be involved in decision-making processes.
We were supposed to have transparency, accountability, we're supposed to have dialogue, we're supposed to really have issues related to consensus in running such a school so that it can develop. Because if we do not really cooperate, if we do not pass information, we do not communicate among ourselves, teachers do not communicate with the parents do not come for meetings, then there will always be disorganization in any school.
Wajali Gabriel, the district councillor representing Nairobi sub-county to the district council, who represented the chairman local council 5 Moyo, said they have realized that parents are not owning the school, which is being evidenced by the non-payment of school fees, which to him is the biggest challenge facing the school, which he said needs to be changed.
The school fees payment, first of all, it has become a very big blow, more especially from the AGM, which featured most, because parents, meaning that parents are not impressive to the payment of school fees, and they are not owning the school. If they are really to own the school and have that love for their children, that they want these children to learn, I think it is the biggest responsibility ever they should have produced.
And Evu Caesar, the district councillor representing Nairobi Town Council, urged all the stakeholders to do their part in ensuring the smooth running of the school, saying all the stakeholders are to be blamed for what happened in the past.
The teachers must do their role, their patriotic duties, must ensure that they play their role as required in teaching professions. Then also the students must also get serious. You see, here somebody teaches you here, locally here, but also there are some percentage which requires you to also, you need to push it yourself. Not everything to be taught in class by the teacher. You have also a role to play in this case. So students, the teachers, they have roles, and also the parents, they have roles to play. And also each and every person must be blamed for what has taken place in the past.
Onzemai Rogers, the Parents and Teachers Association chairperson, requests all the parents to send their children to join the school and avoid relying on rumors, and implore the parents to always make follow-ups on how teaching and learning is being done in the school so as to improve the performance of the learners.
My request to them is, please take the initiative to send your child to this school. The school distance, I was saying, Nairobi Senior Secondary School is going down. Nairobi Senior Secondary School, there are no teachers. The teachers have run away. Teachers have left the place. No, those are rumors. It is your responsibility. It is my responsibility. Many times as parents, if we pay school fees, we don't follow up. If you pay school fees of a child, you need to time and follow. How is the teaching? How is the learning of my child? How is it how things are moving there?
Sandia Dominica, the head teacher of the school, urged the public to own the school and participate in the school activities so as to develop the school and change their attitude towards school fees payment for smooth running of school programs.
Urging all of them to own this school and take this school as if it is their own home. Take the school in heart and participate into the school activities that can bring development to the school willingly without being forced. And they should change their attitudes towards school fees payment. And once that attitude is changed, every development of the school will progress without problem.
Dominic Anthony Okumu, West Nile TV, Nile Cast.
Welcome back from that particular story. Before I leave the studios for the next program, I want to highlight some few things in the world of sports. And yesterday there was one game at night in EFL Cup, or as you can call it, Carabao Cup. It was between Arsenal and the team of Newcastle. The first league encounter, it ended by 2-0 in favor of Magpies, that's in Newcastle. That means the reverse fixture will be taking place at St. James Park. Yesterday, that game was at Emirates Stadium, the stadium for the team of Arsenal. Still tonight, in the other semi-final, you will be expecting a huge clash between the team of Spurs and Liverpool. When it reaches to the semi-finals, games are always played on home and away basis. And also in the Super Cup final come tonight, the team called Athletic Bilbao will also be taking on the team of They will be taking on the team of Barcelona there. And in Spain Super Cup semi-final, Real Madrid tomorrow will be taking on the team of Mallorca. With that, we have come to the end of today's edition of Nilecast News. It has been me, Benson Pastore, in front of the lens. I can confirm to you I am leaving the studio till tomorrow for the same program of That's News.